Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 20th to the 27th. Okay, so I believe these two fell out first. I have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, a lot of court cards here. We have up to 5 court cards and a lot of people. Okay, so out of all the court cards, the only thing that is upright is the Page of Wands, okay? So what I would say in general is that it's sort of like a situation where a lot of you who might be like in a divorce situation or in a situation where you are with a partner and you're overlooking a lot of things. You're overlooking a lot of their faults, a lot of their actions that have been, a lot of the shady things that they've been doing, all because you want to keep the family intact, you want to keep the relationship intact, or you want to like preserve and have a sense of like normalcy. Okay, so you want to like overlook everything else and either start from scratch or overlook them just to preserve whatever is left of the situation. Okay, so you're afraid to let it go completely, so you're going back to it to fix it in the hopes that it has a good outcome. And I do feel that it does have a good outcome. I'm actually going to pull out one more card here. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's see. So quite interesting. Okay, so if it is in the interest of like keep the family intact or keep people from like leaving, or you either way, I do sense that you are trying so hard to keep the other person close to you and to repair the situation, which is always good. I always advise people to especially if you're married, like go see a therapist, go see a marriage counselor, try to get to the root of it. Unless there is like domestic abuse or any type of like verbal, emotional, or physical abuse involved, then you have to leave the situation. But I always advise people to seek a therapist and seek a specialist if you want to before you file for divorce. So I do feel that a lot of you are really bending over backwards to try to keep the situation intact, and ultimately it has a very good outcome, but whatever was done is causing you a lot of pain. So this could be something that you've done. It could also be something your partner has done, and it's your partner in every way imaginable. It could be like a work partner, it could be like a supervisor in your work environment, a family member, or even a romantic partner. But what I do sense in general is that there might have been somebody stepping out of the relationship and it's causing you a lot of pain. There might be like alliances between people that you're not aware of, and then you're like the odd man out, and it's hurtful. It feels like you've been cast aside, and it's so hurtful. But I do feel in general that the person that is involved, for some reason they didn't get it, they didn't really understand the ramifications of their actions. So this time around, going back to fix the situation and have like a serious heart-to-heart with that other person, you are going to be able to salvage this relationship or this situation. Okay, you are going to be able to like towards the end of this week even to like have a better sense of closure and have a better sense of direction in terms of what the other person must do or what they must promise you in order for you to bring them forward into the future. So I do sense like a lot of work has been done in the past, so you're now waiting and waiting, and towards the end of this week you're finally going to get like the green light that okay, they're going to do this for me, we're committed, and we're going to get past this. So overall I do feel it is a very reconciliatory energy, and it's like I'm feeling a lot of pain here, but it does have a very good outcome, okay? So it just takes, give it some time to really sink in, because this pain looks like it's an ongoing process. But I do feel in general that, the happiness that is derived from this is going to, like, it's kind of like it's coming in so fast, and it seems as if it's a big shock, okay? It's almost like you can't really imagine that it's happening. So it's going to take some time for this reality to sink in by the end of this week, and then the pain will be over. So just give it a little more time to really sink in and try to get through the first half of this week, because it does look very troubling to me. Either way, I do hope that you have a good weekend. I do feel that, in general, the energy itself is really uplifted, like towards the end of this week. So, let me know how this plays out for you guys too. I'm kind of curious about this energy, this discrepancy in, like, this push pull back and forth. But everything is going to get resolved, okay? So have a good week as well, and try not to worry too much, and get through the first few days at least, okay? And just wait for that ending at the end of this week, okay? So thanks for watching. See you next week.